What's up, fragrant world, and welcome back to another Stay Fresh production. If you don't know me, my name is JC. And I love fragrances, and I'm happy you're here. If you're just stumbling across this channel, I hope you stick around for this video, and we have a wonderful review scheduled for today. Today we're talking about a brand new release. Most likely at the time you're seeing this video will be the day that this fragrance is released, but if not, this fragrance is set to release on August 15th, and you can pick it up at Lucky Scent. There will be a link in the description of this video. We're talking about the brand new release from the house of Mancera, and this is already getting a lot of buzz. This is called Instant Crush. If it focuses, there we go. Look at this beautiful bottle, super shiny, same shape as in the Mancera fashion. We got this really cool gradient here, and something I really love about these bottles is the twist off cap. I love that. It'll never just pop off on its own. It's a really nice touch. Love that. And it's a nice heavy metal cap. But anyway, basically this fragrance is getting strong comparisons to an extremely popular fragrance, a worldwide phenomenon these days, from the house of Francis Kurkdjian, Maison Francis Kurkdjian, called Baccarat Rouge 540. And there seems to be a little bit of a trend happening right now. This is not the only fragrance that has been compared to Baccarat Rouge in terms of recent releases. There's another fragrance from the house of Parfum de Marly called Calan, I believe is what it's called, in the red bottle. Interesting color. If you see Baccarat Rouge, you know what I mean. I haven't smelled Calan yet, but again, I've seen other reviews that it does have some similarities. So, are they trying to copy it? I think so. At least, maybe not trying to copy it, but trying to do their own interpretation of that DNA, which is obviously proven itself to be very successful. So, other companies want to capitalize on it. And Mancera, I believe, in my opinion, is doing just that as well. I'm going to show you why. I'm first going to just read you the notes of this fragrance, and then the notes of Baccarat Rouge 540. Top notes of Instant Crush: bergamot, mandarin, ginger, saffron. All right. Heart, we have rose, jasmine, amberwood, and patchouli. And in the base we have sandalwood, oak moss, musk, and vanilla. Now, Baccarat Rouge 540 has a slightly simpler note breakdown, but listen to the similarities. Top, jasmine and saffron. We saw both jasmine and saffron in this fragrance. In the heart we have amberwood, also main player here, with ambergris, and in the base we have fir resin and cedar. So it also has a woody base with the cedar, while here it's sandalwood. Slightly different wood profile. Well, pretty different wood profile, but still woods. So amberwood, jasmine, and saffron are three main players between both of these fragrances, and as a result, they smell very similar. They have this sweet, almost candy-like, sugary sweetness. When you first spray Baccarat Rouge on, if you smell it up close, it kind of smells, people say, almost medicinal, almost like latex gloves. It has this vibe to it. I totally get that. It actually doesn't bother me, but it is there. But behind that, it is, again, almost sugary sweet. It's very transparent though. And it does have this almost leathery nuance to it. Again, I think from the saffron. Here we get the same vibe. It's sweet. It's kind of almost leathery in a way, but again, sugary sweet without being overly so, if you can imagine that. But the vanilla in here, I think, really makes it quite different from Baccarat Rouge 540. It adds a richness to it. And that is what I love about this fragrance, and that is what I prefer about this over Baccarat Rouge 540. It has a deep, sweet richness to the smell. It definitely has a strong, creamy, woody base from that sandalwood and that added creamy nature. At least for me and my taste, it brings my attention more towards Instant Crush. And this doesn't really have that latex-like note that you find in Baccarat Rouge 540, which many people might find to be a plus as well. Overall, I love this fragrance. It is perfectly unisex. Some might even lean it towards feminine. I did see on base notes that this fragrance is marketed as feminine. I'm not sure how Mancera markets it. It could be feminine if you want to draw the line, but I think it's unisex. I feel totally comfortable wearing this. I love wearing this. I've given it a couple wearings so far. It's been a little hard to find times to wear it because it's still pretty hot where I am, and this stuff is pretty strong and sweet and dense. So not great in the heat, but I wore it a few evenings and it worked great. Performance is out of this world. As with most Manceras, it's an eau de parfum. If not all the Manceras, I think are eau de parfum at least. It lasted me at least 12 hours on my skin. I could basically detect it around me the entire time. It got closer to the skin with time, but I always had a bubble that was detectable, which I found very pleasant and super commendable. I mean, what more could you want from a fragrance? You want to be able to smell it all day. And that's wonderful. If you're looking for all day performance, this will give it to you. Now, in terms of prices, you're looking to get a slightly better deal with this one. I believe this is going to retail $180 for 120 ml, which is this size. By the way, I forgot to mention this fragrance was supplied to me by Euro Perfumes for review, who is in partnership with Lucky Scent. So thank you, Euro Perfumes, for this. Of course, you know my opinions are my own. I do have to say though, again, as you've already heard me say, I love this fragrance. I'm really, really enthralled by this. I prefer it to Baccarat Rouge, which is again more expensive. Coming back to price, you're looking at about $300 retail for a 70 milliliter bottle of Baccarat Rouge. Now, some people might say it's still worth it because it is a great scent. But if you're looking for an alternative in this profile, this is obviously cheaper, maybe even a better value based on the bigger bottle. Baccarat Rouge does come in a larger size, 200 milliliters, which retails about $545, I think. Excuse me, $575 retail, but I found it a little under $500 on FragranceNet. And I even found it a little around $200 on FragranceBuy.ca for the 70 ml bottle. But nonetheless, you're still looking at less than $200 for the full size bottle of this. There is a smaller bottle, I think it might be 60 ml, if not 50 ml, for a smaller amount, obviously. So if you're looking to try Instant Crush, check out the link down to Lucky Scent, and yeah, get yourself a sample if they have them. I'm pretty sure they'll be selling samples of this. Man, this is going to be awesome for the fall and the winter. It's very versatile. I think it's sweet and rich and woody, which can be worn, I think, in the evenings for more, you know, either formal attire or just casual going out. If you control the sprays, I think you could pull this off professionally. I really do. It is quite sweet, but one spray, you'll have a very nice subtle aura around you, which will be alluring, but not overly so, not distracting. That's just my opinion. If you like this video, leave me a like. There's mine. In fact, I'll give you 2 likes back. And make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification if you haven't already, so you'll be notified when I drop a video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Peace. I'll see you in the next one.